2012 is when I went into the hospital, thought I had pneumonia. And they done some x-rays and tests, and they put me in, admitted me, and said my heart was extremely weak and I had advanced heart failure. And my heart was only working at 12% at that point. And you talking about crushing news, going to the hospital thinking you got pneumonia, and then you find out you might not live a year, you know. And they said, we gotta get you a heart pump ASAP. And there ain't no reason why we can't get you a heart pump and get you on a transplant list and you live. You're too young to die. And then my life started looking better again, you know. I'm like, praise the Lord. Here we go, I'm gonna be able to live. I'm not gonna die.
And in July, his heart doctor told him that he had two recourses, to either go home and have hospice or to come to Nashville and have the LVAD put in. When the doctor said this or that, you know, it was kind of a, then my husband immediately said, I'll do it because I have grandchildren and because of me. And he said, I'll do it so that I can still have some life, you know, that I can spend with them and, you know, watch them grow and get married and those kinds of things.
Well, it's been very difficult because as a daughter, you know, you look and you see your mother suffering. It's terrible to look at someone that you love every day and see them get worse. My dad is 74 years old and been married to my mom for, 48 years. And for him, it's been really difficult to watch the person that you love the most just laying there. And you're helpless, not knowing, what to do. And it's been really hard for him because he's, we go in one day and she can be one way, and by that afternoon, she could be another.
Maybe 2 weeks after I got out of the hospital, and I just could not breathe, and my chest was hurting really bad. And I called the emergency VAD number that's on my pump right here, and they said, get to the emergency room now. And I went over there, and they took some blood work tests, some x-rays, and they rushed me, and they said, we gotta have emergency surgery tonight. Now, if I lived back in Kentucky, if I was 3 hours away, I wouldn't even call them till the next morning, because this was like 11 o'clock at night I called them. I thought, well, I'm right here next to the hospital. I'll go ahead and call them. So it really saved my life being here. There's a lot of pluses to being this close to the hospital when you first get this device put in.
We did live 2.5, 3 hour drive away from Nashville. They let us know that, after she received the VAD, that she would go to rehab, and then we would have to be here 4 to 6 weeks afterwards, which is, that means finding a place to stay for 4 to 6 weeks, because, we don't live here. That's, it's very costly to find a place to stay.
Well, who's gonna say, well, I can't stay close to the hospital and die? You're gonna tell them what they wanna hear regardless. There's no way, though, that I could have afforded anything staying here until you guys helped me.
When you're in a hard situation like that, when somebody comes along and offers to help you, and offers you in such a way as the Joe Beretta Foundation has, it just seemed beyond belief. And you just say, I can't believe this. This is one way to make it a little bit easier. It's great.
It was very helpful to be able to call someone up and be able to find out, yes, there is help, and this is what we can do for you. So we feel like the Joe Beretta Foundation has really helped us through a lot of tough times. We wondered, what in the world were we going to do? It's very good to know that people actually care, that's going to call you to say, hey, is there anything we can do for you today? It means a lot to a family, especially one that's going through what we're going through.
And the Joe Beretta Foundation paid for everything. And it was a big blessing in my life. I don't know how to show enough appreciation for it. But if anybody could help with it, I know I sure would. And as poor as I am, I would donate something to it every month if I could, if it'd just be a little bit. but it saves lives.